alien actual encounter, but anyway.
All right.
Here or there.
And with that, we're back for more Geeks Like Us, week number 14. We're talking about Indiana Jones. That happens to be our next book. Indiana Jones
and the Curse of the Black Pearl.
Temple of the Gods, number
Temple
1
of
of
the Gods,
4.
1 of 4, yes.
From Dark Horse Comics.
It was very good. I enjoyed it on all counts. The writing, the art, everything. I think this could be a very cool next Indiana Jones movie. However, considering the timeline still deals with Nazis, and Harrison Ford's a little too old to play the part back then.
But you know, they might be able to do it. I mean, they did Hannibal Lecter, where they kind of
he still
generated some of his effects.
I mean, he still looks very good. I mean, for as old as Harrison Ford is, he still looks very buff, very whatever. But if they just pulled the skin back or did something like they did with the Hannibal stuff, I think he could.
You know, he has taken Callista Flockhart, the walking stick that she is. She's for him. You can't have him. No matter how good you think he looks.
I'm just saying, for an older actor trying to do an action role like Sean Connery in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, same situation. Crying out loud.
No.
Anyway,
the story was a very good indie story. Like you said, it feels like it could fall in with any of the movies.
Definitely.
When I first picked it up, I'm like, oh man, Indiana Jones. Usually, comic book form, the things I've glanced at before don't look like they're going to go real well. I've been wrong with the Mummy comic.
Mummy's
yes,
fantastic.
I was wrong with that.
This is right along the same lines.
With this one, I'm going to have to be wrong again because I picked it up and sometimes with the comics we're reviewing, I'm like, oh, it's thick. It's probably going to be a whole book of suck. This wasn't really any more pages than a regular comic. There's a lot more ads in it, and it was a quick read. I got to the end, I'm like, seriously, I'm done. I want to read more.
See, I have you on film now saying that you were wrong. I love that.
I was wrong. I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong.
No, the funniest thing is, I mean, I think I like this one a little better than the Mummy one, just because I enjoy the movie aspect of this too. Where the Mummy movies I'm not a huge fan of, but the comic book I really enjoyed. Where with the Indiana Jones one, I enjoyed both movies and comics.
My one gripe is, and I'm not by any means saying that the guy that did this is a bad artist, because this, I know from personal experience, this can be hell to try to do.
You just
but if you're getting paid money to do this, a lot of the times, you know, they've got Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford. It's a recognizable character. It's somebody who, this actor is Indiana Jones. You can't just draw generic like you can with Superman in several different comics, because Superman was a comic before there was an actor for him, whatever. A lot of the panels, he looks like almost a completely different person from one panel to the other. I admit it's hard. If you go back and look through it, I pointed something out.
We've talked about this, and I mean, there are some panels where he just looks like generic brown-haired guy.
Yeah.
Well, I think I probably didn't notice because I just keep seeing the Harrison Ford in my head when I'm reading it.
Well, actually, the faster you skim it, the better it looks. So.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I heard what you said, and you're wrong. Because I read this whole thing. I read every comic so far.
I'm sure you did.
But maybe I just didn't notice the art that much because I was too into the story.
It's not that noticeable, but I mean, when it is pointed out, you can definitely see, okay, this maybe doesn't exactly capture
like
it.
I said, it's not something that I think
still
should detract from the whole comic. It's just something I noticed when I was going through, because I go through when I'm reading them thoroughly and not skimming them. Yeah, I'm a picky bastard. I read thoroughly, I don't skim, I look at the artwork, and I look at the story, and I try to come up with what I should talk about in the review, and hence, bing. Well, I never have a problem admitting I'm wrong. If you read the comments for Captain Britain, I admitted I'm wrong, and I'm paying money for it now.
There you go. But no, I guess I didn't notice the art that much, just because you see on the front it's Harrison Ford's face, and I guess I got into the dialogue and the story of it that I just didn't notice the art that much.
And I think that's because it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not that noticeable. But if you really study it, yes, you'll see not every panel.
It's not horrendous. At no point in here does Harrison Ford look like Xena.
That'd be a huge
then Harrison Ford might look good.
Be one sexy something.
Yeah.
Wow. Skirt.
Okay. Anyway.
That's much better.
That was more good.
Anyway, so Indiana Jones, Tomb of the Gods, very good in all counts.
Yes. Very
Pick
good.
it up. If you're an Indiana Jones fan of the movies, definitely pick this up.
Okay, so you did the whole whip thing for Spider-Man. You do a whip crack for this.
I say go to your local comic store and dig this one up.
No.
Whip crack and good time.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but whips and chains excite me.
Wow. Didn't need to know that
You're
one.
here this week and we hear that.
Anyway.
All right, with that,
See you later.
we'll go ahead and wrap this installment up. We'll
Yeah.
be back again very soon with another comic review.
Yep.
See you then.
See you.
Later.